Hello and welcome back to EclipseClan. Today we are picking up where we left off, and I have made quite a few changes to the generator. So there's quite a few other possibilities for what could happen with the generator this moon, kind of building off of what's happened before. Some of it is still neutral, but we're very rapidly getting to the point where it is not going to be very neutral anymore. So, hopefully that keeps things a bit more exciting and progressing along the story that I foresee Shortburn following. So, what exactly will happen? Only time will tell. But, in either case, we're going to jump right into it with a time skip this moon. Alrighty, so Clipped Apple and Cougar Speckle found a litter of 4 kits and decided to adopt them. Awesome, so I'll check out those kits in a second. EclipseClan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Bog Kit has gotten fleas. Rising tensions have finally come to a breaking point. A war against Butterfly Clan has been declared. So on top of what I had planned, we are now at war. Perfect. Alright, that's okay. It's perfect time for tensions to rise. But with that, we are also going to be fully back on recruiting missions because we need bodies. Okay, so this is one of the increasing tension ones. Shortburn stalks through camp with a crazed look in her eyes. Suddenly, she attacks Shypelt, minorly injuring them. So, in this case scenario, it's always going to result in a negative outcome, of course, for the cats that she's attacking, so relationships will worsen. And Shortburn doesn't seem to recognize the cat that she's attacking as Shypelt. Alright, worsened. It didn't seem to do much, but it is worsened. While patrolling, Mistledapple is ambushed by enemies Bristlefeather and Blackstorm. Caught off guard, they are viciously clawed on their belly before driving the enemies away. Okay, so normally this means that a cat can't patrol, and I think we'll keep that. I don't think Shortburn's fully at the point where she's gonna send an injured cat out, given her history still. So Mistledapple is not patrolling, and neither is Shypelt. Now Shortburn is currently pondering recent dreams she's had, perhaps from StarClan. Cloverpelt is lecturing the apprentices on the code. Weedpaw is currently checking up on the warriors. Cliftapple is worried about Link's kit. I mean, that does make sense. The kits are not immune to the war. Link's kid is whimpering in their sleep. Aw. I'm sorry. It's gotta be scary in EclipseClan no matter what, but especially during a war. Here's Branch Kid, a bit more grown up though. Following Cliftapple so closely they're stepping on their paw. Attention seeker and splashes and puddles. Bog Kid is wondering what it'd be like to be a loner. Lonesome and constantly climbing. And a very pretty, like, red-brown. And then for Cliftapple's adopted litter, let's see. Sleek Kit was born outside of the clan, but was brought to the clan as a kit and has lived here ever since. So this is their parent, Carnation. A very pretty cat. I'm kind of sad we never got a chance to see them. Bloodthirsty too, so she would have been perfect for this clan. But we have Sleek Kit, a newborn female with sunlit ice eyes, and a rosy bangle pelt, Daydreamer. Trickle Kit, newborn female with emerald eyes, a gray and white bangle pelt, Know-It-All. Sycamore Kit, newborn male, emerald eyes, and a speckled gray and white pelt, Noisy. And then finally River Kit, a newborn female with emerald eyes, and a marbled gray and white pelt, Charming. That's currently our clan. We are probably equal kits and apprentices, and we are warriors, which is perfect for war. Cougar, Speckle, and Weedpaw gather some wild garlic together. Shypelt takes charge and coordinates exercises for the duo. Practicing how to weave around an opponent, they feel more confident in teamwork. Cliftapple takes Elderpaw out, and upon seeing a porcupine, they are refusing to believe that the happy creature could possibly be dangerous, and start an argument with Cliftapple about it. I do think Shortburn's gonna go out. I think she's just gonna go out with Cloverpelt, though. They encounter a clearing where a lot of two legs linger. Well, they're not going there. I realize now I sent out Shy Pelt with the apprentice, so we'll keep Freeze Eyes behind in their place. We come across a cat begging for their housefolk to come back. We come across their cooling body, however. It seems they attempted to run after their two legs and got hit by a monster. We really needed that recruitment this go. It's unfortunate. Intimidated by our confidence in the number of cats, a rogue we encounter gives in and leaves without a fight. Okay. Alright, these are all the events we have for the Moon 82. We still don't have enough healthy medicine cats, which isn't surprising. Butterfly Clan has taken some of our territory though, and Cloverpelt's running nose is gone. So let's see if we can see how Butterfly Clan took our territory. Milkweed Bite has their ears shredded when they are found on Butterfly Clan territory alone. So not really an explanation for how the territory was lost. I guess we could play it by like Wolf Quest standards, and maybe they chased off our lone patrol member and then took a little bit extra. Okay, so neutral one, Elderpaw McGaster discussing tensions around camp. So Milkweed Bite is staying behind, everybody else is fine. And a comment did point out that with Shortburn's actions, like she's gonna be rubbing people wrong, especially Nutmeg Shade, since she did exile one of Nutmeg Shade's kids. So given her current standing, I'm going to not just focus on Nutmeg Shade, but I am going to generate a random cat for her to get sabotaged with. Because at this point, she's probably not pleasing anybody. They're currently losing the war. Shortburn is a mad tyrant. There's not a lot to be pleased with there, no matter what side of the coin you're approaching her leadership from. So I'll sabotage them and see what all is going on. Poor Jagged Acorn is fine to get draining. Shortburn's currently playing a prank on Midge Acorn. Knowing her, it's a very mean prank, like Carrie levels mean, but I can also see her genuinely thinking that this is gonna lighten the mood in her crazed mind, and that this is gonna like ease some of the tensions around camp. And I could see her genuinely thinking that it's funny while everybody else just staring at her like, why would you do that? This isn't funny. Oh, Shortburn, why do you keep making things worse for yourself? Shrike Smoke is thankful for the safety of the camp. Let's see if that leads to anything. Bogkit wants to be friends with Shortburn, but doesn't know how. I don't think anybody knows how, Bogkit. I can't tell if this is coming from a genuine, like, I just want to be her friend, or if this is coming from, I need to be on her good side before she hurts me. I'm sorry, Bogkit. So here's Sleek Kit, a bit more grown up. Definitely keeping that pinkish pattern. She's a daydreamer and a careful listener, but got in trouble for bringing thorns into the nest. Trickle Kit is a know-it-all, oddly observant, looking a little bit more grown up too, and is asking the medicine cat why all herbs need to be stinky and gross. Sycamore Kit can't wait to be deputy so they can assign patrols. He is bossy and a mossball hunter, is also growing into his looks. And here's young little River Kit, a charming mossball hunter. He's currently asking all the cats how kittens are made. At least the kits are being cute. Cougar Speckle takes Sweet Paw out and they gather some tansy together. Cougar Speckle is proud of the work that Weedpaw has put in to learn so many things so quickly. Shy Pelt teaches Crestpaw about why the clan decides to live in the forest using redwood trees as shelter. Cliff Apple thinks this is a good opportunity to train with Elderpaw. They both have a nice practice session. Coordination grows stronger. As Mistledapple is marking the border lines, a gang of rogues burst from the bushes. It's an ambush. Mistledapple has to proceed. The rogues greatly outnumber them, however, and they have no trouble killing the lone cat. Their bodies discovered the next day, covered in wounds and cold. And I think these rogues aren't unfamiliar to us. When the body of Mistledapple is discovered, the warriors that discover it sniff around and notice it. Some tufts of fur with scent that seems somehow familiar, but riddled with disease and scent-masking herbs. They can't fully identify who it is, but they think they know that they knew this cat. Our patrol finds a K-Pet interested in joining the clan. We need numbers. We managed to convince the K-Pet to join us somehow. and Pongdrift has joined the clan. So Pongdrift is playful, a renowned hunter. She's a senior adult with pale blue eyes and a single color white pelt, long fur, and a yellow bell collar. As a kitty pet, she would have been coveted, I'm sure. One day they got sick and their two legs brought them into the belly of the monster where they left them to defend for themselves. We are going to prevent her from retiring since she is close to that age and she's not going to be allowed to in this clan. Okay, so since playful is a bad trait, but it is a body, it's not going to count against the clan right now, just because Shortburn can use Pongdrift as a pawn, really. You're a sacrifice I'm willing to make energy right now. So she doesn't really care. And upon seeing this, the clan is a little bit more bolstered by the fact that they can bring any cat back without any immediate consequences. Pongdrift tracks the scent of a large dog wandering along the edge of the clan's territory. She does have to proceed here, and she would give her life to protect her new clan. And as they charge past the huge dog to lead it far from the territory, they accept it. Here gives them speed, but it only takes one successful hit. Miraculously, they fly out of the dog's jaws while it shakes them, landing in refuge. She is injured, desperate, and terrified, but alive with a broken bone. Honestly, not a bad outcome for her. I think Shortburn wants to go out hunting with the condor fern alone. They come across a bird scratching for insects. Condor fern creeps towards the bird, setting their paws down gently. It notices them sneaking towards it and attempts to take off. Condor fern bounds forward and smacks it to the ground with an outstretched paw. Outstanding. While walking along the border, our patrol notices a Thrush Clan patrol renewing scent marks ahead. And I clicked the wrong button, so that's not going to count for anything. Shortburn calls the clan to meeting and declares Elder Paw to be a warrior. They are now called Elder Spec and are celebrated for their unpredictability. Is that a gentle way of saying bloodthirsty or fierce, maybe? Jagged Acorn brought a litter of 2 kids back to camp but refused to talk about their origin. Past Moon Mistledapple has taken their place in the afterlife, and they are mourned. Still don't have enough healthy medicine cats. Nutmeg Shade has gotten heat exhaustion. Strike Smoke came out worse for wear after a border skirmish with Butterfly Clan. I'll see if anything else happens. Lynx Kit no longer has a running nose. War negotiations between our clans went badly at the last gathering. That's fine. Okay, this actually isn't a bad war generator. Pool Pelt sees Weedpaw wandering their territory. Recognizing a lost apprentice, the warrior escorts him off respectfully. That could have gone a lot worse for Weedpaw, but Pool Pelt decided to be nice, so we'll take it. This is one of the possibilities that we had for where things are going. So all of the cats that Shortburn has previously exiled are working together. It could have just been a couple of them. And they come back to enact revenge on the clan. I guess in this case, they found the clan relatively deserted, probably trying to fend off the war at the other side of the border. The loners ambush the camp, and they kill Crestpaw and Nutmeg Shade. So Nutmeg Shade died when the camp was ambushed by dissatisfied exiled cats. And so is poor Crestpaw. Well, that was a dramatic moon. Strike Smoke is hurt with a cat bite from the actual war. And then we lost 2 cats to Shortburn's old rivals. So, as a refresher, all of the cats that have been exiled are here. All the way from Conesbeck to Runnelheart. Apricot Trot, Sophie Fade, Peakford, Boulderhawk, and Skunk Flicker are all actively working against the clan now. And canonically, according to the generator. So that's not a small number of cats against a very dwindled clan. So we've got our work cut out for us. So, Jagged Acorn's kits. They were born outside the clan but came to live in the clan with their parent at a young age. Don't know why. We have Daisy Kit, a newborn male with pale yellow eyes and a masked yellow pelt. Daring. Then Piper Kit, a newborn male with pale yellow eyes and a Bengal pelt. lonesome. Shortburn is currently just wondering how the kits are doing, so it's a bit more of a moment of sanity for her. Cloverpelt is in the medicine den, probably just helping take stock and evaluate things. Cougar Speckle's ensuring all their duties are taken care of. The number of cats we can accommodate is almost caught up with all the cats we have. We just have been getting a lot of kits lately. Milkweed Bite told a fond story at Miss Dapple's vigil. Then here's Elder Speck, insecure, trusted advisor and excellent teacher. Thinks Cloverpelt is doing a great job as deputy. Mentored by Cliffdapple, who influenced them to be more likely to slow to anger, dwell on things, and bend the rules. Cliffdapple helped them become better at providing insight and teaching. They were honored for unpredictability when they graduated at 12 moons old. Otter Kid is feeling shaky, very understandably. Serpent Kid is worried about Sycamore Kid, also understandably. Okay, not too bad. Cougar Speckle takes Sweet Paw out and they gather some goldenrod. You don't have to worry about anything for like unsatisfactory traits or anything like that. This goes. We'll just send out a bunch of cats on patrol and see what happens. I think Shortburn wants to lead a border patrol for once. We noticed ThrushClan sent us straight into our territory. Obviously, we're going to be antagonizing them. This is a trespass we will not tolerate and frankly will reciprocate. We blatantly spread our scent on ThrushClan's territory, ruining the clearly marked border lines. Worsening relationships. As we are checking our border lines, we notice TrumbleClan's scent has also strayed into our territory. Again, outcome is obvious. And once again, we just blatantly spread our scent across the border lines. Cloverpelt sees 2 kits from Butterfly Clan playing close to the border. Well, not only are these another clan's kits, but also the clan we're at war with. So, their outcome is sealed. We seize the opportunity to weaken them, and the kits are cold. And I think we'll go ahead and leave it off here. It's been kind of an intense few moons, and we've got some revelations about some outer workings going on outside of the clan now. We're getting attacked on multiple sides, really. And I don't think Butterfly Clan is gonna take us acting out like this lying down. They may not. But in either case, we'll see how things continue to devolve next episode. And I suppose it's also worth saying thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. I think we'll have reached that by the time this goes up. And we'll be looking at doing another challenge for an episode for celebration for that. So thank you so much. If you want to check out any other socials, they will be down in the description below, including a Discord to hang out with me, and Ko-Fi if you feel generous enough to support the channel. So until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and happy. I'll see you then, and bye!